Hi, I'm Major Larry Trask, here at the 143rd Expeditionary Sustainment Command. I am the Deputy of Future Operations, and I'm here today with Lieutenant Phelps.
Hi there, I am Lieutenant J.R. Phelps. I am also with the 143rd Expeditionary Sustainment Command. I am a Public Affairs Officer.
Wonderful. So my first question is simply, why join the Army Reserve?
Man, it feels like a lifetime ago, I will say that.
How long has it been?
It's been 8 years as of January.
Wow.
And I joined because I wanted the flexibility of still being able to sing, but also being able to serve as well. I was performing on the civilian side, so I didn't want to give that up, but I still had a obligation within myself to do something higher.
Something greater than ourselves.
Absolutely.
I completely identify with that. Now, tell me about this singing that you do.
Yeah, I sing.
I enjoy singing too, so that's intriguing to me.
Sir, I want to hear something.
Now, I used to be enlisted, and one of my favorite things to do as an enlisted soldier was to sing cadence. So, since we're here at the Sustainment Command, I'll share with you one of the cadences I kind of came up with.
Do you mind if I jump in?
Not at all.
Okay.
Here we go.
Because this will probably be the only time that I will be able to sing the way I sing and not be in a cadence environment. It pulls at the voice. I'm going to jump in if the spirit moves me, sir.
Well, let the spirit lead you.
Okay.
I'm a sustainer, baby.
I'm a sustainer, baby.
Sustaining down the line.
Sustaining down the line.
Oh, I'm a sustainer, baby.
I'm a sustainer, baby.
Sustaining down the line.
Sustaining down the line.
So you better get out of my way now.
Make way.
Before I... So I can sustain the fight.
So I can sustain the fight.
You threw me off with that. Did you notice that?
I'm sorry.
You're so good.
I'm sorry.
You are
Just
so
remember to make way, move.
Awesome. Okay, so here at the 143rd, we have trucks, we have movement control teams, and one of the things that we do that's really cool is we distribute ammunition and we distribute water. So watch this here. We distribute bullets, baby, killing enemies down the line. And we provide the water, baby, yeah, quenching thirst down the line. So you need to get out of our way now, so we can sustain the fight. So what you think?
I want to sustain the fight now. Sir, that was amazing. That was amazing.
I enjoy it. I enjoy it too.
How often do you get to do that with your soldiers?
Not ever. Not ever. I'm in the car or I'm walking through a parking lot and I'll be marching.
By yourself?
It's just
go to the grocery store and you got your cart and you're just when the spirit moves you.
Well, I'm a church guy too. I grew up in church, and so you can see everything is gospel with me. So
I grew up singing in the church as well.
Really?
I did. That's, I guess, how I got my initial training as far as music goes, harmonies, being able to respond after the call. So when I joined basic training, or when I joined the Army and went into basic training, that was second nature to me. Now, when they found out I can sing, they're like, "You're calling cadence." I was like, "No, that's a lot of pressure on my voice. I don't want to damage that, because when I'm done,
you gotta go sing.
I still got to go sing." So that's why I absolutely love what you just did, because I would never be able to do that actually running. So. Some of my greatest memories are. But I think, sir, that you should do that at some point here with the 143rd.
If they give me an opportunity, oftentimes you're walking or running in cadence, and they don't let officers typically lead the cadences. You know, NCOs kind of have that ownership. But if they ever give me that opportunity, we're going to jam.
You should, sir, because that was awesome.
Thank you, thank you. So tell me about some church songs that you might know.
Goodness. I want to say my first solo was His Eyes on a Sparrow.
Ooh. Can I get a flavor?
Why should I feel discouraged? And why should the shadows come? And why should my heart feel lonely and long for my heavenly home? Yeah, I haven't sung that in years, actually. That's muscle memory.
Oh my goodness. And the vocals and the control is just amazing.
I didn't have that when I first started out. I got that with performing on cruise ships and doing, 3 shows a night and trying to find the vocal stamina to do the big numbers and then go into another show, which is a lot. But I was able to grab the training that I got from singing in church and put that into genres that I wouldn't necessarily be picked out to sing, like rock, metal, just songs that you wouldn't necessarily hear. With a little bit of gospel tinge, a little bit of soul.
It's always nice for me whenever I hear that. Outstanding. So tell me, I'm really curious, when you were singing, where did the military piece, how did that figure into your singing future, and how did that link? What do you do right now in the military?
Right now I'm a public affairs officer, and it was a pretty easy fit for me coming from the front of the camera and being able to speak with audiences, speak with interviewers. So it just made sense for public affairs to
fit from the
it was, and
the same.
I was able to tell the Army story, but I was able to do it my way. And prior to even becoming an officer, I spent time, about 1.5 years at Fort Sam with Army Entertainment and the United States Army Soldier Show. So it was a lot of being in front of the camera and saying, hey, this is what we're doing. At the time, we were a part of the 30th anniversary cast, and our focus was sharp. So how do you find interesting songs to tell to maybe entry-level soldiers and convey a message? We were throwing in Aretha Franklin. We were also throwing in Aerosmith. So it was interesting, and after doing that for 1.5 years and coming back to reserve status, kind of knowing my path was going to be leading soldiers through song.
Nice. That's awesome. That really is. Well, Lieutenant Phelps, this has been a wonderful time for me to get to know you a little bit better. Thank you for sharing your voice with me too.
It's been a pleasure, and I would love to jam out with you whenever you get an opportunity, even if it's a whole bunch of us, LTs running behind you and singing cadence. I'm all on board with that, sir.
We'll make that happen.
Huh.